Welcome to this series of Bliss, Becoming and Being. Jai Gurudev to all of you. This is part 31, and here we are covering the teachings and the message which has to be spread by Gurudev. We are just working and we're just doing some discussions on that. And this, at the moment, we are discussing FAQs about what is this Guru Siyag Yoga and what are some of the questions which the participants or the sadhaks would be having. And me, along with my co host Gaurima Yadav, would be doing an FAQ and answering questions which usually come in your mind. And if you have other questions beyond that, you can always write to us. So, welcome to all of you. And this particular channel is in English for those of you who can only understand English language. And yeah, so welcome, Gaurima.
Jai Gurudev, everyone. Thank you, Manju, for hosting this show today.
Yeah. So, Gaurima, I would just like to, people who are watching this for the first time, I would just say that Guru Siyag Yoga is a very simple meditation, and our Gurudev, Guru Ramlal Ji Siyag, along with his Guru, Baba Gangainath Ji, and under their guidance, I would say everything is surrendered to them. Even this show, as we are progressing, is also surrendered in their lotus feet. So we are going to talk about their meditation, which they have given to us, and we are going to continue about their teachings, and we are going to discuss what is this meditation all about. Yeah.
Yeah, Jai Gurudev once again. On the right side, we have Babaji Sri Gangainath Ji, Gurudev of our Gurudev, and on the left side is our beloved Gurudev, Gurudev Sri Ramlal Ji Siyag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manju. So let's continue
Yeah. So
from
let's
where we left.
continue.
Yeah,
So, in our earlier sessions, we had discussed about how is this meditation, and we said it's very simple. And how is it simple? That's it's only 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. And
yeah,
do we have to be in a particular dress, any comfortable dress, any
yeah.
particular direction we have to face? There's no particular direction. You can just sit in a comfortable position and then do 15 minutes of dhyan or meditation in the morning and in the evening. The only thing which we need to take care of is that we don't have to do it immediately after a stomach full food, after lunch or after dinner. At least 2 to 3 hours of gap should be there in our meal and the meditation. And a non-stop chanting of mantra is another thing which we have to do round the clock, which Gurudev says. We have to chant the mantra round the clock. And the other thing is that we get initiated by listening to Gurudev's mantra in his own voice. So we are not going to, I cannot tell anyone if I have to speak to some new sadhak. I will not be telling the mantra in my own voice. It has to be in Gurudev's voice. That has energy and that has the, we'll say, Shakti to
Absolutely.
do, yeah, whatever transformation or whatever changes are required in that human being. So that's few things, and we will be putting on the video in which Gurudev would be reciting that mantra. I would say that's the initiation process, and what you have to do is 2 times meditation and round the clock mantra jap. So it's so simple. But however,
Yeah.
we understand that you people would be having some questions, and that's what we are discussing in our series. You can also go back and have a look up at the earlier series, or go on to our website, which is gurusiyagyoga.org, for any more clarifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to add something, Gaurima?
Yeah, so since we have emphasized the fact that this is a very simple method of meditation and we have to do mantra jap round the clock. But at the same time, this whole practice wherein our Gurudev Sri Ramlal Ji Siyag has offered all of us a very simple path is extremely transformative in nature. And we have discussed that in the past in many episodes, that how transformation occurs at all the levels. So physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, at all the levels. And this meditation, this method, mantra jap, is capable of healing each and every disease that we have inside our body. And the basic of this meditation, that involves this path, that involves meditation and mantra jap, also involves activation of kundalini energy as a result of hearing the mantra in Gurudev's voice. And the unique thing is that in this path of transformation, Gurudev uh, helps us to channelize this Kundalini energy in a way which is gentle and yet very beneficial and transformative. And it's a very, very completely safe method of transformation. And initially, we may not fully understand the whole dynamics involved, but at the same time, we really do not need to understand much. All you have to do is try Guru Siyag Yoga for a month or 2 months, and try with an open mind and with that kind of attitude and prayer, that okay, I am following this path, and Gurudev, help me wherever I am, help me in this journey of transformation, and then start practicing it. So we are sure once you start to practice it, you for yourself will get to know how this whole journey with Gurudev starts transforming your life. Since we have already discussed a lot of it before, and this topic will be going on and on with regards to this journey of transformation, but right now let us stick to the FAQs that we are covering from the website, which is www.gurusiyagyoga.org. So, all of you who are new to Guru Siyag Yoga, please visit the website, and they have enlisted a lot of frequently asked questions on the website already. They are there. Please read and get clarity more about Guru Siyag Yoga from there. And even then, if you have some questions, please reach out to us. And our numbers are there in the runner that is running below. So you may WhatsApp your questions to us, and we will cover your questions in these episodes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Manju.
Thank you so much, Garima, to
Pleasure.
give this explanation. So, just starting with our sequence of next FAQs. So, the question is Guru Siyag Yog Mantra Diksha, which is the initiation, is it chargeable, or is there a process of prior registration involved in order to receive Diksha?
Yeah, so we would say very fortunately, Gurudev has opened this path for one and all, for all people in this country and of other countries. So there is no restriction, there is no registration process, there is no fee, there is no central channel which has to be used to get initiated on this path. Till the time Gurudev was alive, he was giving the mantra diksha through the in-person programs that he was doing, and all those sessions were recorded, and now they are freely available on YouTube. In all those sessions, towards the middle or end, Gurudev share the divine mantra, and once we hear that mantra in Gurudev's voice, we become initiated on this path. And we do not have to pay any fee to any organization or person for the same. Yeah.
It's so unbelievable, isn't it, Gorima? I mean, when I started um, getting into doing started meditating, I mean, it was something very, very strange, and I just couldn't believe. And I used to
Yeah.
even think there is something behind which I don't know. Some
Yeah.
quotes, unquotes, and there's something which is unbelievable that. between you and Gurudev, there's nothing. I mean, you just chant and you just do mantra, and we have groups where we just kind of discuss, right? And I would say that's called satsang. That and
Right.
and I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm sure those of you who are new, but that's the truth. I mean, you just look at Gurudev's picture and do your meditation, and I to even talk to him, whenever I have to speak. I
Yeah.
mean, that that picture is so alive, that whatever you have a direct connection with him. That's so amazing, and I would say unbelievable it was initially. So I'm sure
Yeah.
why I'm discussing this is, I'm sure you would have those questions, but yes, that's the truth. Yeah,
Yeah, and initially we can understand that some of you may not feel that connection. As Manju just said, that initially she felt that how is it possible and all that. Even I thought so. And whosoever get into this practice is not very sure right at the outside. So there are people who might be very sure, but I think most of us first have that mindset, okay, let's hope something works out on this path. This seems to be easy and doable, simple, and we are not really sure. But then once we start putting the right mindset, attitude, behavior, and we start following what Guru has asked us to do, and which all is very simple, then slowly and slowly everything starts picking up from there. So step by step, we start noticing small transformations happening in ourselves and in our life. So we have covered this bit also in a few episodes that we have done. And yes, this is a very interesting part wherein we can go on and on about how Guru Siyag Yoga
absolutely.
transforms you at all levels and help you in every area of your life. So what is the next question that could be?
Yeah. So the next question, which I'm sure a lot of people must be having, is Guru Siyag Yoga open only to the followers of a certain religion or faith?
Yeah, so Gurudev has explicitly declared that there is no copyright on him or the path that he has shown, which includes this method of meditation and the mantra that Gurudev gives. There is no copyright on his pictures, and nobody can say that Gurudev is ours or it's for this caste only or this country only. So it is open for all. There is no copyright, nothing with regards to races, nationalities, gender, ages. So there is no discrimination in this method of transformation given by Gurudev Shri Ramlalji Siag.
Absolutely. It's like internationally, I mean, anyone from any place can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's for the
Great.
mankind.
That's for the mankind, humanity, yes. So, next question is, are there any side effects or negative outcomes of Guru Siag's yoga practice?
So, since this practice involves activation of energy, which is called Kundalini energy, which is the divine mother, divine goddess, and it's there in all of us as present as a default factory setting format. So once we chant this mantra, Kundalini energy, divine mother energy gets activated. And like any mother, Kundalini energy cares for us like a mother. It heals us, it nourishes us, it puts us on the right path. So there are no side effects at all. And in fact, whatever side effects you might already be having in your life related to whatever you are doing, they also start vanishing. So a lot of us are already taking heavy duty medications, and maybe substance abuse is also a common thing. in society. And of course, due to various stresses of life, mental health challenges are no more something which we can say they are rare. So these all things have become very common. So we could say that most of us are already having a lot of side effects of whatever
Mhm.
lifestyle
True.
and life we are living. So Kundalini energy help us to heal from all these side effects and create lot of health in our life at all levels: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Yeah.
So, Garima, I think maybe you can also touch upon, the while doing meditation, some people feel some movements, perhaps that can be also discussed here, and people might feel that, you know, there's
Yeah,
something, yeah.
definitely. So many a times practitioners ask that how do I know that my Kundalini has been awakened by hearing this mantra? So when you say that, okay, maybe we can dwell upon what happens when we do this meditation. So basically, when Kundalini energy gets activated, so our body may perform spontaneous yogic movements, or we may we may get engaged in some yogic kriyas, mudras. So, and some of us may start automatically chanting any mantra, or some breathing exercise may start to happen automatically on its own accord. And those people who 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 battles with some life threatening diseases like AIDS or cancer, so such people have reported that they immediately went into the Kechari Mudra, so which is a very advanced kind of yogic mudra that people experience after a lot of years of yogic practice. So the goal of Kundalini, Mother Kundalini energy, is to bring us back to health. So whatever is needed for your body starts happening on its own accord. And then there are some people who will not experience some ex- very explicit yogic movements, so they will experience some inner sensations, some vibrations, some subtle things starts happening inside them, that they will slowly start noticing that these things were not happening before. And their breathing pattern while meditation, that might also change. So there are various things that would start happening, and slowly we'll start noticing them. So there are some explicit movements that might happen, and then there are some subtle vibrations and inner movements that might also happen. And for some, they might feel that they are not experiencing any of these. Then also it's perfectly fine, because on this path, it's like we start with a guarantee that once you hear the mantra in Gurudev's voice, and once you look at his picture and surrender to him and pray to him to help you on this path of transformation, there is no other task or approval or anything that is that is needed to progress. The progress starts happening immediately as soon as we hear the mantra, as soon as we pray to Gurudev to help us on this path, and we look at his picture and surrender ourselves. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, so our next question is, how do I know for sure that my Kundalini is awakened and when I practice, which you have very well discussed? And what lifestyle and routine do I need to adapt to practice Guru Siyag's yoga?
So it's like there is no particular lifestyle that has been prescribed by Guru Siyag. So Guru Siyag has explicitly shared in so many of his discourses, in which he lovingly say that Guru is the one who will liberate you from the ties that you feel in your life, on your soul. So Guru is the one who will liberate you from all those ties. So, ironically, in many yogic practice, the opposite is true, wherein we have to leave maybe some things that we are eating or drinking, or some acts that we are performing out of compulsion. So, but here it's just the opposite. In fact, we do not even have to sit erect while we are meditating. We just have to sit in the most comfortable position. There is no prescription by Gurudev even to keep our spine straight or erect. Nothing. So this practice is completely a practice wherein Lord Himself, our Gurudev, Divine Mother Kundalini, they will they will make you do whatever you need to do. You do not need to take any stress on what do I need to eat, what do I need to not eat, what do I need to leave, what do I need to add into my this thing or that thing. Nothing like that. Yeah, Manju.
True.
And with regards to the timing, that that just hold on, my battery is little this thing.
Yeah. I would just add to this that Gurudev only said to do two things, and that was doing meditation twice a day
Yeah,
and doing mantra jap, reciting the mantra non-stop during the. These are the only two things. And third is not to do not to do meditation immediately after having food. I think
yes.
apart from that, there are no
There is no
instructions what to
absolute.
eat, what not to eat, what to wear, what kind of lifestyle. I mean, once you surrender, everything will happen. It's so beautiful, and I would say, I mean, it's hard to even comprehend that that kind of a thing is possible, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, you go on, you were saying something.
Yeah, and it's like when we are talking about this, at the same time we can we can vouch for that from our own experience and of practitioners which are uncountable in number, that lot of dietary changes, lot of other changes do happen in your behavior. So that is a byproduct of your becoming better at thinking and feeling. So that those changes are a byproduct. You don't have to start from there, that I need to reduce weight, so let me stop this or stop that and this and that. So you do not need to start from there. You start from meditation and mantra jap. So the more mantra chanting you will do, and more you will become sincere towards this practice. So purification starts happening inside you, so you are able to think clearly, make better decisions, and of course then you will easily be able to recognize that this doesn't go well with your practice, this doesn't go well with your sadhana, and you end up easily relinquish uh, whatever needs to be relinquished. So that is the thing, but we do not have to complicate ourselves by starting from that place.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
And
type
that
of,
is why even children can do it, isn't it?
yeah,
Because even they
absolutely
do not have to. There is no prescription like wash your hands, or you must take bath, or you must meditate at 4 o'clock in the morning, or
true.
so it's so easy that even children can do it. And a lot of children have shared immense benefits. Maybe in our further episodes we will also do some experiences related to specifically to young adults and children. Yeah,
Yeah,
Manju.
definitely. So, what type of yogic exercises do I need to perform under this yoga system?
Yeah, so actually what happens is that as we just shared, that you do not have to start from anywhere, you start from wherever you are. If you're already doing some exercise or something, and you start doing your meditation, so it's not that you immediately need to quit everything. But at the same time, if we really understand Gurudev, so he has clearly told that people, modern day yoga gurus, are not really spreading the word of yoga in the absolutely correct manner. So
Mm.
they are emphasizing more on physical postures and the outward benefits of yoga. So, Gurudev has shared that this practice is a holistic practice. Whatever yoga needs to happen for you will happen on its own accord.
True.
So you may not really do any yogic practice with this meditation and mantra jap practice. It is not needed at all. But at the same time, if you are going to a gym, if you are playing a sport, if you enjoy practicing asanas with your friends and all that, if you are doing anything like that already, you are enjoying, you feel balanced, so you may continue to do that, but Gurudev has shared that how we are not properly understanding yoga. And in this practice, it starts from surrendering to the Lord Himself and Mother Kundalini leading your yoga the way it should happen.
Yeah.
So, this is something. Yeah.
Yeah, Gurudev has actually in his lectures, if we hear, he talks about yoga as a union of, it's not doing exercise and doing
Absolutely.
pranayamas. All these things will happen on its own. We just need to, as you rightly said, he also said that just surrender to me, and I'll take you towards whatever is right for you. And the diseases like hemophilia, like HIV, depression, all those disease have also got cured by being on this path, by being surrendered, and by doing meditation and mantra japa continuously, consistently. So that is not to be compromised. So yes. So everything will happen on its own. It doesn't even mean whatever here exactly, because I've experienced it. So maybe I wanted to bring this up. We don't need to be complacent also, not doing things that Guru they will
Yes.
do it. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So this naturally, this practice is for the mankind. Whatever Gurudev has shared in his discourses, that is there for the mankind. And Gurudev has totally tried to really keep it extremely simple. But at the same time, after getting into this practice, we experienced that it's very important to become sincere.
Yeah,
It's very
absolutely.
important to become honest and sincere with regards to following what our guru has asked us to do, and which is again, Gurudev has asked for nothing. There is no Guru Diksha, which is like a fee to the Guru that is involved. Nothing. So the only
Hmm.
Diksha perhaps we can offer to Gurudev for this practice is, for this method is, that we just have to be sincere in our practice.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. So we
And
just need to have that open mind and that honesty, that once
true,
we commit, okay, that now I am into this practice, I will do this, then do it with the
true.
best of your ability. Because once you establish yourself in this practice and are able to do it at a level, so it 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 is quite, I would say, it is something which has been experienced. The better we are in our yogic practice, the better we become in all the things that we are doing in our life. What do you have to say about
True.
that?
Absolutely. This doesn't mean that we don't do our duties and karmas, that is
Yeah.
there. And sincerity we have to exhibit while doing meditation, while doing mantra jap, and definitely it'll become our code, our way of leading our life. And exactly, authenticity and sincerity is what we need to. I mean, as Gurudev says in few lectures, I mean, in lectures, you won't even feel like telling lies, you know, that's the kind of transformation happens,
Yes, absolutely.
you know. So that's so beautiful.
Yeah, so one of the aspects surely is that lot of divine qualities, they start taking roots. They are already there as form of seeds, but they start taking roots, and we are able to express those qualities like that of forgiveness, fearlessness, that means courage, caring, compassion, and peace, love. So at least from my journey and from practitioners that I have interacted, so we all inevitably feel that expansion of ourselves when we are able to express these divine qualities through us, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, you know, listening to our FAQs, some people might just get inquisitive to try it out. Definitely, you're most welcome. And if you have still more doubts or some more clarifications, or you know, it's like it's unbelievable, is it? You please, any of the numbers we have on the this thing, you can just call up and find out more about it. Okay, coming on to the next question. Is there any particular dress code for attending Gurudev's Diksha program?
Yeah, so what is happening now is that a lot of people are taking Diksha directly from YouTube channel, and
Hmm.
Diksha programs are also being conducted across the country and maybe abroad also. A lot of Guru disciples are conducting Diksha programs as well. And there is
Hmm.
no dress code, no formal or informal wear or anything like that that has been prescribed by Gurudev. You can wear whatever you feel comfortable in. Yeah.
True. Okay. Is it necessary to read or learn about Guru Siyag Yoga in general before taking Diksha from Gurudev?
Not at all, because this practice is for the mankind, and it has got that universal touch, that impartial, unbiased aspect like any other force of nature has, like sun, moon, stars, and our planet. So everything is available for everyone that nature has to offer. So there is nothing that one has to read. So if somebody is a doctor, engineer, that person can also understand. And even if somebody, as we have mentioned, that even children can do it. So even if somebody is a small child, he or she also can do it. Somebody who is illiterate, hasn't haven't really gone to school and all that, they can also do it. There is no prior knowledge of yoga and all that. There is nothing, no entry point criteria in Guru Siyag Yoga.
Absolutely. I think no eligibility criteria, no, I think there are no restrictions on
No restriction.
age, on, you know, your, what faith you belong to,
Yeah,
or, you know, if what is your qualification, and, you know, where you are. I think it's so open and so available. It's just that, you know, we just need to go and surrender. That's the only thing we need to do,
absolutely.
nothing beyond that. The Gurudev says that, you know, I didn't even spend a penny on lighting, you know, incense stick
Right,
to my Gurudev. So that's, I mean, when we say that there's no entry fee, I mean, we really mean it. When Gurudev says that I have not even spent a penny to do that, so he doesn't expect anything from any one of us except
right,
surrendering ourselves,
right.
except just, you know, following just two things which he has told us: doing mantra jap and doing meditation twice a day, and
Absolutely.
surrendering to him. Beyond that, he there are no expectations. So
Absolutely, and
simple, yeah.
this is bringing up a very important, I would say, thought in my mind, that this is the only practice that is being followed by millions. And while Gurudev was in his body, then also his programs were flocked by thousands of people. But in this practice, there is no special treatment given to political leaders or industrialists or people who command high positions in the government. Nothing. Everybody has been given equal warm welcome, and with no preference or with no particular favoritism towards any class or creed or position or anything like that. And that's truly commendable, truly, truly, truly commendable. So perhaps I am here in this. I am here with Gurudev because of these things. Because these became the, I would say, starting criteria for me. Because I have been exploring many spiritual gurus, and everywhere I would find that, a lot of celebrities are flocking their satsangs, and a lot of politicians, and they are being given a lot of importance and all that. I'm sure when they are being given importance, then only they flock to such satsangs. So, so our Gurudev was totally up and welcoming to all with no special preferences for anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So that takes us to the last questions of FAQ for beginners on the website. And I just want to say we'll wrap that up with after this question, Gaurima will start the video of Gurudev, wherein he'll be giving mantra diksha and 15 minutes of meditation after that. And that's how we
Absolutely.
will be concluding the session by offering this session to Gurudev's lotus feet. So, coming back to the last question, am I allowed to recommend Guru Siyag Yoga to others? Is this yoga text restricted by copyright?
Okay, so actually, like we are doing this program about Guru Siyag Yoga in English language, and so we can share about Guru Siyag Yoga freely with anyone and everyone in any format that that is needed. So many are times practitioners, the beginners ones, they would want the picture of Gurudev, so we can post them the pictures of Gurudev. We can share the divine mantra through the video of Gurudev. They are freely available on the internet. And today also we will play a short video of Gurudev. In that video also he will share the divine mantra with all the practitioners. So there is no restriction about spreading the word of Guru Ramlal Ji Siyag, spreading the word of Guru Siyag Yoga in any manner with anyone. Please do that. And under such exceptional circumstances wherein no phone is available, you are in some interior part of the world and no internet, no video, no audio, and you still want to share the mantra with somebody, then you can share that mantra in your own voice. But till the time it is possible to share the mantra in Gurudev's divine voice, please share Gurudev's uh, video or audio with that person. And all a person needs is a picture, availability of a picture on their mobile, or a soft copy or hard copy. That's it. And you may disseminate Gurudev's pictures freely through in your circle and with whomsoever you share the word of Gurudev and Guru Siyag Yoga. There is no restriction at all. Yeah.
Definitely. So I would also like to bring this news that Gurudev's mantra or Gurudev's philosophy is being shared by our Guru Bhais, Guru brothers in a lot of places. That presently
Absolutely.
they are in Gujarat and and other places also. So it is being freely shared on now social media also. So you can find Gurudev's experiences on Dharmendra ji is doing episodes on the experiences of participants or sadhaks who are whatever they are feeling or whatever they are experiencing. So do look up and listen to people so that you have more confidence in what we have shared with you, or go on to the website and find out. There also they're posted to find out more. And so, Gaurimas, you can put up the mantra. In the meantime, I'll just share how it has to be done, how the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
meditation. So, Gaurima is going to play Gurudev's mantra, and you have to, how we meditate is just look at Gurudev's picture and visualize it here on our third eye. And then just pray to Gurudev that please allow 15 minutes of meditation. And then whatever Gurudev has shared that mantra with you, just start reciting that mantra in your mind. You don't have to move your lips, and you don't have to say it vocally aloud. You have to just say it in your mind. So just non-stop, just start reciting that mantra, looking at Gurudev here, closing your eyes, sitting in a comfortable position, and reciting that mantra for 15 minutes. Yeah. So we're going to get into meditation now. 15 minutes meditation. And you may experience that after 15 minutes your eyes will automatically open up. You don't have to put an alarm, or that's quite strange, but that's how it happens. So once
Yeah.
you pray to Gurudev, he whatever time you ask him for, your eyes will open after that time.
Absolutely. So let us play the divine video of Gurudev right.
Yeah.
Yoga means a union of the soul with God or the universal consciousness force. What are the benefits of Siddhi Yoga? Siddhi Yoga heals, cures, or frees the body from any physical illness, adds various forms of cancers, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and even genetic disease like hemophilia. In the case of disease such as AIDS, which attacks the entire body, the patient may experience internal kriyas like sensation or heat, electricity, or tingling. According to Siddhi Yoga philosophy, the divine power awakened by the enlightened Guru gets transmitted through his blissful voice to the listeners, irrespective of language spoken by the Guru. This divine power transmissions occurs smoothly and remain unaffected by the language being used. Regular practice of Siddhi Yoga strengthens the immune system. The Kundalini acts as a protective shield of the immune system and wards off the onslaught or recurrence of any disease. Impact of Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini makes the practitioner perform kriyas that are specific to his needs. With this cleaning, the practitioner is cured of all kinds of chronic and even terminal disease such as HIV, AIDS, cancer, arthritis, etc., and genetic disorder like hemophilia. Mental application too are completely cured and stress is completely relieved. Cling, Krishna, cling, cling, Krishna, cling, cling, Krishna, cling, cling, Krishna, cling, Kling, creation, kling, 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 kling, creation, kling.
Jai Gurudev, everyone. Please come out of the meditation. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks a lot, Manju.
Thank you. And Jai Gurudev to everyone. Please do write your experiences, and we would highly recommend you to try this meditation and see the impact of it. And also share your experiences. And if there are still more questions for you, please go onto the website, or you can write a message to any one of the three members we have displayed on the the banner here. So
Yeah.
Jai Gurudev, and we submit this session, dedicate this to our Gurudev and submit it to his lotus feet. Jai Gurudev. See you next week.
See you next week. Jai Gurudev.